Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is I used to take piano lessons. Why piano lessons are usually a terrible idea. Imagine if someone made you do something again and again, half hour at a time, doing something for which you had little talent nor interest. Unless you were an unusually compliant child who's ever eager to please despite the pain, you'd rebel, and so would I. Yet countless parents subject such kids or themselves to piano lessons. And despite pleading to and fighting with your child, you keep insisting, just stick with it for a few months. Remember back to when you were forced to take piano lessons, violin, soccer, whatever. Weren't you relieved when your parents finally relented? Now you might say, well, I used to take piano lessons. Parents are making a mistake by making kids stick with it for a few months. If there's talent and interest, it usually shows quickly. If not, please pivot to something your child or you quickly shows interest in and at least some talent. That eager-to-please child may swallow and stick with it, but that does not legitimize you are continuing to foster the torture. Remember, piano lessons means laboriously translating arcane squiggles on a page to one's fingers and practicing it again and again and again. Fine, if you want to see if your child has musical talent and interest, please have them forget about sheet music. That atrophies your ear, which is what parents really want. Be able to saunter over to the piano and just play by ear. Instead, have your child or you, trial and error, try to plunk out a simple song like Row, Row, Row Your Boat, Old MacDonald, Sesame Street, whatever. The feedback, wrong, 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 right, wrong, wrong, right. That instant continual feedback trains the ear. And if you or your child has talent, they'll play songs without the pain of learning the notes and memorizing. I speak as someone who learned how to play the piano that way, and I became a busy professional keyboard player in New York City. I played over 2,000 weddings and bar mitzvahs before I was age 22. I have a recent album. You can Google Time Tested and my last name, Nemko, N-E-M-K-O, and you'll find it. All of them, by the way, are played by ear. All the songs, all played with just 7, maybe 8 fingers. I've developed a hand condition. See, I can't straighten these fingers. Right. Anyway, of course the same applies to sports, to dance, painting, whatever. Fine. Test whether you or your child has aptitude and interest. And if that doesn't quickly reveal itself, instead of waiting for the very unlikely possibility it'll emerge later, be aware of the opportunity cost, what the kid or you could otherwise be doing. Cut your losses and have you or your child build on strengths. I repeat, build on strengths. There is one exception. When the skill is critical, like reading, or number sense, like estimation and probability. Now, note that number sense is very different than today's math curriculum, which is replete with irrelevancies, such as calculating the area under the curve of a parabola. If you don't believe me, go Google Common Core math curriculum, say for the 5th grade. It'll blow your mind. Indeed, it's blown many kids' minds. And again, this all applies to you too. Life is hard. In recreation, do what comes more easily to you that you find pleasurable. Don't just reflexively say, oh, balance. I want to be balanced. Again, for the last time, build on strengths. Anyway, that's a little article is called, I used to take piano lessons. Why piano lessons are usually a terrible idea. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel, and certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 34 books. Perhaps the most relevant to this is, I guess, A Dose of Reality, but all 34 are on Amazon. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.